Thank you for clicking in. I prepare videos to help my students score better in their STPM Maths T paper. I hope all my videos will be helpful for you too. Now, in order to simplify a certain sort of algebraic functions, we need a process known as the polynomial division. So, today we are going to talk about that process, which most of us call it the long division. Okay, don't freak out. Long division is something that we have learned before. Do you remember how to do this without using the calculator? Let's try it out. We will do this by starting like this. We will write this inside here and we will divide by 5. So we take 26, divide by 5. So I will get 5 here. Then I will multiply 5 to 5. Then I will get 25. Minus that out. Then 6 minus 5. I got here 1. And I can bring down the 7. So I will get 17 there. Then take 17. Divide by 5. So I will get 3 here. So 3 times 5. I get 15. Now from there, I'm going to minus that out again. So I will get 2. Then I'm going to bring down the 5 and it will give me 25. So 25 divided by 5, I will get 5 here. And when I multiply them up, so I will get 25. And there is no more remainder. So I can write 2675 divided by 5 is equal to 535. Okay, I'm done. I did the long division. So, basically, this is a knowledge that you have. And we are going to apply it into polynomials. So when we have two polynomials, for example, if I have px, let me get my cursor out. So if I get my px with a degree n and a divisor, which I'm going to put it outside when I divide, with a degree of r, and I notice that the degree of p, the degree of p is bigger than the degree of r, therefore the division can be done. So after I have done the long division, I will get qx, which is the quotient. In previous slide, we learned that that is actually the answer of our question. And we will get the remainder as rx. That will be our remainder. Now, this division must be continued until the remainder has a degree less than the degree of the divisor. So this is the rule for polynomial. Once the long division is done, then we are going to write them in this general form. When a polynomial is divided with another polynomial, and we can write them as the quotient, which we get the answer just now, and the remainder divided by the divisor. Before I continue, please consider subscribing. It is free. Press the bell button and you will be notified whenever I have a new video up. Inside this first question, it is given the polynomial is x squared minus 9x minus 10. And we are going to divide this with x plus 1. So, to start, I will take the element here, x squared. I'm going to write it here, x squared. And I'm going to divide it with x there. So, divide by x. And I will get x here. I'm going to take this answer and put right on top of this element here. So I will put the x right on top there. Then I'm going to take x, multiply with x over here. So I will have x squared. And then I'm going to take the x again and I will multiply with plus 1. So I will have plus positive x. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to minus that out. So I have to understand that I'm going to minus this whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to minus the whole thing there. So I will get x squared minus x squared. Nothing is left. Negative 9x minus x. So I will get negative 10x. Once that is done, I'm going to bring down this minus 10 here. So it's minus 10. So with this, I'm going to take the first element over here. So I will get minus 10x divided by the one that I have in front, which is x. So I'm going to get negative 10. I'm going to take this negative 10 and I'm going to write it over here. So minus 10. So I will take negative 10 minus 10 multiply with x. So I will have negative 10x. And then I will take negative 10 multiply by 1 and I will get negative 10. And again, I'm going to minus all of them out. So I'm going to make sure that I get everything. So I have to minus this whole set. So once I minus the whole thing, and I will get I have no more remainder. Okay, there's no more remainder for this one. So I can write my polynomial as my x squared minus 9x minus 10 divided by x plus 1 is equals to the quotient x minus 10. But I'm supposed to have a plus remainder divided by divisor, but because for this case, there's no remainder, so my answer will remain like this. In this second question, the polynomial given is x squared, is x cubed minus 5x squared minus 2x plus 24. And I'm going to divide all of that with the divisor x plus 2. So same like just now, I'm going to take the first element to start with. So I'm going to start with x cubed divided by the first element in front, which is x. So I will get x squared. Okay, I'm going to take this x squared and I'm going to write it right on top of the x squared here. So I will write there x squared. I will take the x squared and I will multiply it with the x in front. So I will get x cubed and then x squared multiplied by 2. So I will get plus 2x squared. Okay, I'm going to minus them all out. So same like just now, I'm going to make sure I get all of them. So I'm going to put them into the bracket like this. So during exam, there's no necessary for you to do this. Okay, but I will need to show you since I'm teaching you how to do this properly. So I will take x cubed minus x cubed. There will be nothing left. So negative 5x squared minus 2x squared. So I have minus 7x squared. Next, I'm going to bring this negative 2x down. So it's going to minus 2x. So what I have here is minus 7x squared divided by the element outside here, which is x. So I'm going to get minus 7x. So I'm going to put this minus 7x right on top here. So it's minus 7x. And I'm going to take minus 7x multiply again with my x, so it's minus 7x squared. And then minus 7x squared multiplied by 2, I will get minus 14x. And again, I'm going to minus all of them off. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I get all of them. So I'm going to minus this whole thing. So I will get something like this. So negative 7x squared minus minus will be plus. So negative 7x squared will disappear. So minus 2x minus minus is plus 14. So I will have 12x over here. I'm going to bring down plus 24. So I will take 12x, the first element over here, divided by x over here. So I have divided by x. So I'm going to get 12. I'm going to take this answer and put it right on top here. So it's plus 12. Okay, so this positive 12 will multiply with x. I will get 12x. And then the first one here, multiply with that, I will get plus 24. And again, I have to make sure I minus all of them off. Okay, so I will get, I'm going to make sure I get all of them. So that will give me with no remainder. So I have no remainder over here. So which means for this case, I'm going to get x squared minus 7x plus 12 as my quotient without any remainder. Okay, so I can write it like just now in the form of x cubed minus 5x squared minus 2x plus 24 divided by x plus 2 with again no remainder, so I only have a quotient there, x squared minus 7x plus 12. Okay, so that is the answer for question number 2. In this question number 3, we have 3x power of 4 minus 5x cubed plus 7x squared minus 9x plus 3. And all of this will be divided by the polynomial x squared plus 2. Okay, the divisor will be x squared plus 2. But however, I'm going to add something in there. So I'm going to add plus 0x. Okay. The reason I do that is so when I multiply in the numbers, we will make less mistake. Okay, we will try to avoid to miss any of those polynomials, those degree of x. So what I'm going to do, same like just now, I will take 3x power of 4 divided by x squared. The one in front here is x squared. Okay, I'm going to divide by x squared. So I'm going to get here as 3x power of 2. I'm going to take this whole thing and put right on top of my x power of 2. So I'm going to write here 3x squared. Once that is done, I'm going to take this whole thing and multiply with the first one. So I will get 3x power of 4. And then I will have 3x squared multiplied by 0x. So I will have plus 0x cubed. And I take 3x squared multiplied by 2. I will have plus 6x squared. Okay, same like just now, I'm going to minus of all of this. So I'm going to make sure I have a bracket there so that I don't miss any of them. So I will have this minus out. This one will be negative 5x cubed minus 0. So I still will have my negative 5x cubed. And then here will be 7x squared minus 6x. So I will have plus x squared. Now, once I'm done with that, I can bring my minus 9x down. Okay, once that is down, then I will take the minus 5x cubed and I will divide it with x squared again. So that will give me negative 5x. So I'm going to take this negative 5x and put it right on top of the place of with negative 9x. So I have negative 5x written there. So I'm going to take whole negative 5x multiply by x squared. So I will have negative 5x cubed. Then I will take negative 5 multiply by 0 and I will get plus 0x squared. And negative 5x multiplied by 2, I will have minus 10x. And again, I'm going to minus this out. So I'm going to put a minus there. So I'm going to minus and this will end up as x squared. And this will minus out and I will still have plus x over here. And I'm going to bring down the plus 3. Okay, so lastly, I have my x squared divided by x squared. I will get 1. So I'm going to write plus 1 here. Once I'm done with that, I will multiply them up. So I will have x squared. So 1 multiplied by x squared. And then 1 multiplied by 0x. And finally, 1 multiplied by 2. So I will have plus 2. So all of that I will minus out and I will have a balance of x plus 1. So that will be my remainder. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I will write them into the correct position. So let me get this. Okay, so I will have the 3 x power of 4 minus 5x power of 3 plus 7x power of 2 minus 9x plus 3 all divided by the divisor which is x squared plus 2. And I will get my quotient as 3x squared minus 5x plus 1. And the remainder that I have here is plus x plus 1 all divided by the divisor x squared plus 2. So my polynomial have been prepared nicely, okay, and written into the correct position. Alright, in question number 4, if you notice, I have my polynomial as x cubed minus 8 and my divisor is x minus 2. So when I write them in, so I will have x cubed here, but there is a x squared and x missing. So I will need to add in. So I will write plus 0x and also 0x squared and also plus 0x. Okay, I need to add that in before I continue my long division. Okay, all of this polynomial will be divided by, okay, let me write that properly. Okay, so we will have x minus 2 as a divisor. So same like just now, we have x power of 3 divided by x. So I will have x squared. And this time, I'm going to write right on top of this x squared here. So I have x squared. So x squared multiplied by this, I will have x cubed. X squared multiplied by negative 2. So I will have negative 2x squared. I'm going to minus the whole thing. Okay, so x cubed minus x cubed gone. 0x squared minus 2x squared. I will have 2x squared there. I'm going to bring down this plus 0x. Okay. When I'm done with here, so I will have 2x squared divided by x. So I'm going to have 2x. Okay, I'm going to write this 2x right on top of the x. So it's plus 2x. Now, once that is done, I'm going to multiply again. So I will have 2x squared. 2x multiplied by that, I will have minus 4x. And again, I'm going to minus the whole thing out. So this will be disappear. So what is left here is 4x. Bring down the minus 8. And I'm going to finish this up. So 4x divided by x, I will have 4. And I'm going to write it right on top here. So I will have plus 4 over there. So 4 multiply in. So I will have 4x minus 4 multiplied by negative 2. I will get negative 8. So I'm going to minus this whole thing out. And I will have no remainder this time. Okay, so once that is done, I'm going to write this inside properly. I'm going to write it in. So I will have, this time I have x cubed minus 8 divided by x minus 2 is going to give me the answer as x squared plus 2x plus 4. There's no remainder, so I do not need to write the other half. Okay? I hope you can understand. But all these kind of things you need to practice. The more you practice, it's going to be better. Okay, now for this question, that is, let's have a look at it. We have our 3x power of 4 plus 2x power of 3 plus x squared. However, I do not have a x, so I'm going to write in plus 0x. Okay, and then I'm going to write the plus 4. Okay, all of this I will divide them, with x squared. But of course, this x squared, I also have something missing. I have one element missing, so I will have plus 0x, and then I'm going to write in the plus 1. Okay, so for this case, I have to add plus 0x on the divisor and also on the polynomial itself. So let's finish this up. So I will have 3x power of 4 divided by x squared, and I have 3x squared. Now I'm going to take this and put right on top of the x squared. So that will give me 3x squared here. And I'm going to take this 3x squared, multiply with that 1x squared. So I have 3x power of 4. And then 3x squared multiplied by 0. I have plus 0x cubed. And finally, 3x squared multiplied by 1. I have plus 3x squared. Okay, I'm going to minus the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to write that. So this one will minus out. Here we'll have a remainder of 2x cubed. This one, when I minus, I will have minus. Okay, this one, I will have minus 2x squared. And I'm going to bring down the plus 0x. Right, when I'm done with that, so it's going to be 2x cubed divided by x squared. So I will have my 2x ready. So I'm going to write this 2x right on top of the x. So it's plus 2x. So I'm going to multiply that in. So 2x cubed, and then I will have plus 0x squared, and then finally I will have plus 2x. Okay, again I'm going to minus the whole thing. So this will minus out. This one will still have 2x squared. This one will have minus 2x. Okay, next thing, I'm going to bring this 4 down. So will be plus 4. Okay, so I'm going to take negative 2x squared from the front here. And I'm going to divide by x squared. So I will get my answer as negative 2. Okay, so I will write here minus 2 and take this whole thing, write it over. And that will give me minus 2x squared minus 0x and minus 2. Okay, again I'm going to minus all of this off. So I have a remainder here that will be minus 2x, and then I will have a plus 6. Okay, so time to put them all back into position. So the whole set will be 3x power of 4 plus 2x cubed plus x squared plus 4 divide by x squared plus 1. I'm going to have the quotient as 3x squared plus 2x minus 2. And I have a remainder this time. So I'm going to write plus, and then I will put a bracket there, minus 2x plus 6. Okay, and then the divisor x squared plus 1. Okay, I'm done. Right? So when we do long division, we have to be very careful. If there is any missing degree of x, you have to add in as plus 0x. Okay, when you do this, you will have less mistake when you multiply them in. Okay, and this long division will be very useful when you do your factorization for higher power of polynomials, and also when you are doing partial fraction. So in my next lesson, I will be talking about partial fraction. Okay, and please consider subscribing and give me a like if you consider this video is helpful for you. Okay, I will see you in my next video. See you. Goodbye. Have a nice day.